Hello and welcome to the Computer Commons web series on a walkthrough of Microsoft Excel. This video is going to cover some of the features that Microsoft Excel has to offer. To navigate through Excel, it is important to understand that the clickable options near the top are called tabs. Within each tab, there are groups. For example, in the Home tab, there is a font group. Understanding tabs and groups will make navigation much easier, especially during the class assignments. Also take notice that in Excel you can create more than one sheet to work on. Let's start in the Home tab. In the font group, you can manipulate text in Excel such as bolding and italicizing. We can also add borders to a cell and fill in a cell with a selected color. The alignment group is where you can align text inside of a cell for organization. The Merge and Center button will allow you to merge cells together or unmerge them. The number group is meant to change the way numbers are presented. If you need a number to represent money or a percentage, this is the group to go to. The styles group is meant to manipulate the style of a set of cells, such as formatting them in a table or changing their accent. The cells group allows you to insert a row or column of cells anywhere in the sheet. It also allows you to delete any row or column. The Format button gives options to adjust the height and width of a cell to specific parameters, if need be. In the Editing group, there is a button called AutoSum, and it gives you quick access to the most commonly used functions in Excel. Click More Functions to see all the functions Excel has. Next, we'll move to the Insert tab. And in the Tables group, we see a button called Pivot Table. Pivot tables are a cool feature to organize a set of data. Once you highlight the cells you want to organize, click OK. You'll see the sets of data, and below that, you will see some fields. You can click and drag a set of data into a desired field. Notice you can drag multiple sets of data into a single field. This creates an organized table that is collapsible and visually pleasing. There are more things you can do with pivot tables, but they have enough content for their own video. Remember that a quick way to undo an action in Microsoft programs is to hold the Control key and press the Z key. You can of course make a set of data into a regular table where you can change the color scheme and adjust the table styles. In the Illustrations group, you can insert a picture from your device. There are also pre-made stock images available for you to use. You can insert a picture from the internet, but our advice is to save the image and import it from your device. We find that there are less complications that way. There are common icons and 3D models that you can insert into your sheet. Clicking Add-ins will show you some extensions that you can add to Excel. Most people using Excel will never need these, but there are some cool things you can add, so check it out. The Charts group is a very important one as it allows you to put a set of data into a chart. There are bar charts, histograms, pie charts, and more for your optimal presentation style. Excel allows you to insert links, comments, and text boxes. There are also more uncommon symbols you can choose from. In the Page Layout tab, you can change the theme of the sheet. The Page Setup group allows you to adjust the page of the sheet when it prints out. You can adjust the margins and the landscape of the document. You can also change the background if you don't want it to be just a plain white background. In the Sheet Option group, you can turn off grid lines and column headings. In the Formula Library, which is in the Formula tab, you can click on Insert Function to see the formulas that Excel has. There are a lot of formulas, and you likely won't use most of them. Once again, the AutoSum button gives quick access to the most used formulas. To quickly show how a function works, I'll give you an example of a sum function. Click on AutoSum and click Sum. You will see in your cell there is equals sum and then some values in the parentheses. Those cell values are your parameters. So if you wanted to add up the values of all the years, you would set the parameter from L2 to L9. This will add up all the values from L2 to L9 and display the result. There are several types of functions you can choose from, so it benefits to browse and become familiar. The Data tab is designed to help import sets of data from other programs, mainly from Microsoft Access. In the View tab, in the Workbook group, you can change how the sheet is viewed. The Show group is where you can turn off grid lines, headings, and the formula bar. Clicking on New Window will open up another tab on your computer with a blank Excel sheet. This is a walkthrough of Microsoft Excel. If you have any questions, contact the Computer Commons for further assistance.